Hi everyone, welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds, and today I've got $100 worth of coins, 50 of 50s and one roll of $2 coins there. And this coin here has the 2021 has a crop circle just here. So I'll show that up closer. I'll open up this one, then that one. But a good start with that 2021. Yeah, you can see it just there. I'll show it up close to get it in focus because I'm a bit close here. But yeah, nice start. Crop circle on the 2021. No other cut errors on the hair or the crown, just that on this one. I haven't with cut errors on the field to hair, on the first line of that hair, in the corner of the crown of the hair, and just above the Maltese cross there on the hair, and it might go to the field as well, but anyway, those spots there, and a crop circle. So you can have the crop circle with them or without them, and you can have them with no crop circle. I will open up the $2 first. I started to open them, but the paper was so tight I couldn't. It was taking too long on the video anyway. One roll, one red. That's not bad going, you know. Mightn't seem much, but I know a lot of people out there are going to know that, yeah, it's not bad going. And more so that it isn't any recent ones, because that's what you would expect if you got one in the $2. Is a recent one, not a 2016, and a red. So that's nice. I think the red and blues might be the harder. Oh, they're probably all just as hard to find. Yeah, excellent. So that's good. Got that one. Keep that one. I'll flip all these. Just check over them quickly with my mag to see if there's any errors on them. No, that's it. Just one colour. Can't complain. That's all right. That's a nice coin. In nice condition too. It looks nice. Yeah, there you go. Might be one of the ones I put back in the other week. Alright, we'll open up that 2021 50 cents next. Okay, we'll start on this 2021. You can see it just there. So yeah, crop circle. The other side for cuds, feed, roo, missing ear, inner ear, and missing reading from Difill. Cuds down here, but that's on all the 50s, you know, check all of them doubling. The doubling's always just worn die. But anyway, that's really good score. You can see that really nice there. Beautiful. So it's one we keep. Maybe this head's better. Oh look, beautiful. West Australia. 2.4 mil. Nice. That's alright, good score. That's two good ones out of here so far. I filled up, so I had to start again. Well, not start again, but it filled up anyway, the memory on it. So I know it was at this one, which I'm just looking for trail lines on it. Not sure, that's one there. I'll have to come up a bit closer. There's one there going across. Always run vertical and never pass that 5, and they can start from anywhere here and finish anywhere up there. I had one the other day that went off here on that angle, which I've never had before, just one raised trail line. They're not die cracks, they're trail lines. You can see that one goes from there past there to there. It's on the field, so it's not in the design. I think there's another there, but you look through and you can get many of them, just one. You can get heaps going straight up with exact intervals between them. But there's another one there, just above it, going up, that tiny one there. See if there's any others. No, just those two there at the moment. But if I looked up close, there might be a couple more. You can see that it's a good interval between that. You know, I can see it starts here now, goes through, and there. But it can be from liquids left on the dye that can't get out, or fluff from being buffed up too much, cleaned up too much, and it stays there. And when it's struck, it has to go somewhere, and it buries itself into the dye and creates these furrows. They're raised, they're not die cracks, they're always dead straight, and like I said, never from this side of the 50, always from this side. Usually around here they'll start and go all the way up. They can come off and through everywhere. Bit of double in there, it's dye wear around the kangaroo. We get it on the 50, that doubling. It's not doubled. You see the zero isn't, it's just there, that's dye fill. The edge of the design's worn and the metal's fallen in there before it gets into the design. Creates a step. So most doubling you find is going to be that reason, not because it's double struck, or it can be dye movement, but most of the time look at all the doubling in there. And the emus, see that big block underneath, it's full. That's all dye fill. Yep, dye fill from where? Well, it's worn, it's so flat, it's filled the area up with metal first. There's the emu's neck, all the edge and all worn. That edge there, here, yeah. So anyway, so that one's error. That's the trail lines, TRAIL. The next one's a 2000. Come on, Millennium Incuse. So looking for the Incuse flag on this, but it's not, that's a standard. So Incuse means to sit in, so dug out. So look for them, they're good money. $19.80, double bar we're looking for. On the emu's head there, no, double bar variety. 83, we're looking for the shadow bars, for the error, double bar error. Let's zoom up. You can just see a little bit sort of there, but it's got to be really clear double shadow bars. You've got to be able to see them at any angle, like on the 66 is the best one to look at. You can see it's sort of brokenish, gone up a bit. These ones get a little bit different shapes when they're both there. They're not clear, straight lined humps. They can break, they can look like the arrow feathers. You know, feathers at the end of an arrow, where they go out. They can look like that when they're going across. But you need two of them, they've got to be standing up. That's the 83, so you get that double shadow bar error from dye wear compared to the 80, which is a variety because it was put in there by the mint and they ground it out. This one on the 66, 83, 93, 97, 2004, that's from dye wear or dye problem. So they had dye problems behind it, and it created these shadow bars, low, raised, and they look like this, rounded off. Two of them going across, but you've got to have two, and they've got to be raised. 66s is the best one to look at for the what I'm talking about, and I've got plenty of videos showing them. So again, look for the double bar. Look at this, had collar problems, eh? It's flat. Collar or dye problem. The dye could have been worn on the edge, the guttering on the edge, that creates this rim. Worn out, could be struck on the tilt as well, didn't quite mint it properly. But anyway, problems, dye or collar, just there, and it's got the usual cud, dye chip on the chaplain's gown. And look for these for dye fill on the in the lettering. That one I think has. We'll just zoom in. Yeah, so there's fill on the leather, see? The O, it's got dye fill and it's a couple of little cuds in there. No, that's in focus there. Too close I think for it. But anyway, there you go, there's two in there. And then you look, because the R can get filled, you can get 9, the 3 gets a little bit too. And same around here, you can get fill. This time it's just that one. But you can get them on a lot of them in one hit. He's also got there's no cut, I don't think. I think it's been hit by this. It's just a cut into the helmet. And nothing else there. No dye cracks. That's better, yeah, just too close. It doesn't like getting any closer. Anyhow, so you got a cut there, dye fill there, and the other side, check everywhere, hair, all the crown, check all of that, for cuds, small ones coming off the top bit there, puts arms on them. Yeah, and all around the face, but anyway, so yep, that one and that one. Where's that? Number 21. Looking for the crop circle. No, nothing on this one. No cuds, no errors. You can find a dot under the chin too on this little bubble. Just wanted to show you, this is just from that first roll, just the one roll. So the crop circle, 2018 5.4mm. Just, I reckon, you know, you should put a few of them away, try and find the best ones, and they're minted very well, but just got a feeling they're going to be an underdog in years to come, where people will want them in good condition, and you can get them now still in good nick. The 2001 WA, 2001 Federation with the trail line error, and 2005 with the cud error and dye fill error. So 3 errors, low mint and low mint. Yeah, that's it, just the first roll. So we'll check the others now. So I'll start in the 2001, see if we got anything to match that WA. Hopefully we have. Yeah, this has got them. So come up a bit closer. So here again, going through here, just there, there. There's quite a few trail lines in there. You can see it run there, but they all run this way, always vertical. You can see them just there as the light catches it. Just there. But yeah, anyway, look for them trail lines. That's another one. Another millennium. What's going on all around that flag? I'll just check what all this is going on. And look for the die cracks at the ends just there. And here, you get die cracks there. See if I can see without bringing that up close. It's clear. So is that one. But I'll just check that. Nah, nothing to worry about. I thought that looked like an old nice one. I need a real nice 71. I just found a 71. They're high mintage, I don't know, they're up 16 mil or somewhere, but still, I need one because I want to put together a 69 to 76, nice set that I find. Got a couple at the moment. 2014, any more crop circles? So, just here's where you get your crop circle. Nice big one, and now I've looked at others of mine, the circle actually has die cracks within inside of it. So you've got a round circle with small die cracks in the centre. Looks like a grilled, you know, a round window with grills in it. Anyway, so yeah. For rotates, and these got a nice big roo reed there. We might have other ones around the shield too. I'll just zoom in a bit. Yeah, got a cud there. The roo reed I call that. The roo and the reed because I like Lou Reed. There's another cud there on the shield. Check the feet. Check up around here and the top and down here. No, so it's got one there, a little one there, and that might be the start of something going on there. That little outlet, you can see just a little bit. Yeah, so cuds along the edge of the shield and a nice size cud. That's nice. You don't get them that big normally, so that's a very nice size one. It's a scarcer one for sure at that size on the 2010. That 79 may as well leave there, so there's a double bar. Need a couple. No, these are the hardest. You find 10, 15, 1980 double bar varieties before you'll find a 79 double bar variety. I'll leave it where it is. Oh look, Cook, Captain Cook. So check him for the obverse variety, which is a tilted to the right 7, which is what this one is. So that 7 is tilted to the right, and as it tilts to the right, the top goes from there to that angle. So if you run a line across the 0 and the 7, it'll take you up to the rim. The standard is a flat 7, and if you run a line across the 0 and the 7, you'll run across the top of the 9. You're in line. But this one, when you run it across, goes all the way up to the rim. So it's a tilted to the right 7 die variety, that one. Captain Cook. Put it on. Alright, I'll do the other 2001. See if we got the Federation in that one. It's in nice condition. It's probably going to be a coat of arms. Oh no, it's West Australia. Look at that West Australia, and look at that one. And the reason I showed you that, even though it's pretty obvious, is this and worse is probably the standard that you'll find now. So that in that condition, it's still got its luster there. Got a little bit of green there so that wipe off. But that's really nice, really nice. 2.4 mil. And of all the coins that I have, the state ones, the West Australias are probably the hardest to find in this condition. They all seem to be dulled over. You just don't really score WAs overly all the time in nice, better condition than that, you know, they've got a bit of shine. But that's the average, and worse for a WA. That is amazing to find the WA in that condition. And anyone that's noodling will know what I'm talking about. You don't find WAs, for me, tend to be Victorias too, pretty badly made. Anyway, that's alright, nice. There you got a double bar. No. Now this one we want to check over. He gets the Roo Reed. You get look all down the kangaroo's back. And get the cuts around the shield, on the heel, and there. Oh look, there it is. The Fruit Loop crop circle. Wow. There you go. That's another crop circle. I'll just clean that off. Yep. Beautiful. There's that. So this one is in a different spot to the 2014. The 2014s is in here. This one is here. But this is the other one that I found. I have another one that's down here, and it's a huge Fruit Loop one. And that's the second one I've found up here. And now this one is more pronounced. That looks excellent. That is a true nice lifted up perfect round circle. That is the best example you're going to see, that I'll tell you. Yep, it's perfect all around. That's a money coin. One, because it's symmetrical. It's really nice. It stands and sits there lovely. That's a good example. So that's two crop circles in this one, the 2021 and the 2012, and now I want to find another 2014, and that'll be all three 50-cent crop circles. The 2022 does have what opposite well, it's a crop circle gone even worse. You know, it's turned into a bubble, a dome. So it's a complete round dome on the 2022 in the same place up at the crown bit as the 21, but it's a bubble dot. But that's a ripper. That's a really nice example. You get something, the better they look and better that they represent something, well, of course, the better the money is for coins like that. That's what you're looking for, is not just what an area is or variety, but you're looking for the best example to get the best turnover. Okay, so this time it's a 2010. We'll see if we got a rotate on there. see. Oh, it is. So you got the double bar variety here. 1, 2. This one's actually got a bit of dye wear on it because the top bar has got an extra bit of it's worn, so it's got thickness. It's got a double thickness. Let's see if I can get closer. There's the double bar, but that top one, you can see it's doubled, and the bottom one, they're both doubled. See that? So they had dye wear on there, and the mint ground them out, so they left this running for quite a while before they did it, or they didn't do it, because that's actually got 4 lines in there, and that's doubling. That's the well, the bars they put in there is worn on the edge, and the metal's filled at first before running into the bars, so it's doubled it. It's a double bar. First one I've seen like that, because normally they got them out and ground them out before they could even get dye fill on them. They're either there or they're not, and when they're not, sometimes there's little remnants of them on the edges where they didn't grind it out very good. But to have doubling, that means it had dye wear. That means it stayed in there for a while, which means that could have been the first dye and they didn't realise, and then they actually did a full run. But yeah, you don't see them doubled up. Normally they're nice sharp, or they're just worn down from age. Yeah, that's a double bar, nice. The last little rolls. Double bar. I don't need to zoom up, you can see them there pretty clearly on this one. That other one they were dye filled as well. Double bar. Double bar. That's those two. And you can see those two. You can see how thick they are because they're doubled up. That's rare because they ground them out pretty quick, they said. And to me, if that ain't out of there, that means that dye probably, to get to that stage, it was used. So maybe that one didn't get changed, which is a possibility. That was the first one until they did a whole run, until somebody said, hey, what's this in the dye? Why is that there? So this one, 22, you get a bubble here, which is the same as the crop circle, but it's gone into a round cut into the die, and it created a perfect round bubble exactly where the crop circle is, which is what I expect the crop circle would have turned into eventually because of that die crack on the 2014, the 2012 and the 2021. Good possibility of finding a dot, a complete dot, that crop circle chipped right out into a complete circle and then started producing dots just like that one. Not as big, but that's what I'm saying. That's what's on the 22s, is the dot just there, but nothing on this one. A little bit of fat lettering going on, see there? So we can zoom up. So there's not a complete focus there, it's a bit close to this camera, but you can see the edge in there, you can see the thickness, you can see in the centre, thick. You can get it on, mostly you get it from the end onwards. I don't know if I've seen these down here, doubling. Maybe the E, I can't be positive, but I know the N's the I, the U, the M, and I'm not too sure about the year either. But they all This one's just going to start to go. The N is gone. Up here is. Here's going. Yeah. So anyway, fat letters is crappy dyes. They didn't dig it deep enough. It's just so, look at it, it's just so low. It's, yeah, no wonder. You got to dig them in. You don't want that to happen. But they can get a lot worse. Nearly joined, you can get them. I've had them where they're nearly joined. And again, I had these uncirculated like that. I found them in rolls, you know, which is always the best place to start. Might be costly, but it is the place to start for finding the best ones. You know, if you've got a roll of millenniums, but you'd have to open them up. And the fat letters for opening them up uncirculated for what the roll's worth wouldn't be worth doing. Okay, so 5 rolls, $50, and 1 roll of $2, $50 worth. That's alright. 1 Rio Red 2016 Woolies release. Out of the 6 coins that you get for that year, 5 ring colours and the Paralympic, which is also coloured. And so what we got is the 2012 crop circle, the 2021 crop circle, 2 2001 trail line errors, 2005 with the cud error and the die fill error on the O. Then that one's a 2010, yeah, 2010 with the Roo Reed error and a couple of errors on the cuds on the bottom of the shield. Then the 1970 Captain Cook tilted to the right die variety. So that's that's 7 is tilted to the right, which makes it point upwards. Run a line across the 0 and you'll see if it goes across the 9, that's the flat. If it goes up to the rim, 0 across the 7, then it's the tilted 7. You'll see it easy. Then 2 1980 double bar variety coins. So error, 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 variety, variety, variety. Then 2 2001 West Australia, very nice. And this one, exceptional. You just don't find them like that. That's really nice. I need a nice one for one of my sets that I've got because they're very hard to find. And then nice 71 and a nice 2018. So 13.50 cents, 6.50 and 2 $8.50 for 14 coins. Nice. And the standouts, of course, the 2021 crop circle. That 2012 is the Supremo coin here today. That wins the day. Because not only has it got it there, but it's a superb example. You won't get better. That is brilliant. It's symmetrical. It's perfect. It's perfect. The coin itself, well, lucky for me, it's okay too. They can get beaten up, so that's a nice condition coin. Yeah, very fine around there, very fine plus. And yeah, and it's got a terrific shape crop circle. So that's the coin of the day, followed by the 2021 crop circle, followed by the red Rio and equal place the 2001 West Australias, and then that was a nice find, very nice find. Is it nice? Happy with that, find that, the gun in the set. It's in nice condition, and I pull them out just if somebody just decides to keep a couple, they're face value, you can cash them in any time, but in top nick, and just wait and see. And if they don't, you just go and spend them. Yeah, so that's the top of the crop. It's a crop circle. Yeah, next crop. and these 3. All nice, but I've got plenty of the others. No worries about that, or I don't need them, or I know you'll find them. So yeah, excellent. Okay, so thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and until my next video, bye bye.